TikTok Shop is no longer a side hustle, as everyday people just like you and I are making thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars every single month. But as time goes on, this gateway to the riches has gone mainstream, and there are people outside of the United States and honestly all over the entire world trying to get in on this. And I've had hundreds of you guys email me asking, Alex, how exactly do we actually do this without being in the United States? So today, I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how to do that without having to buy a ticket to the United States. Let's get into it. All right, so first of all, you guys have to understand that the United States has the most purchasing power whatsoever. I don't know why, but people are buying things up like crazy. So of course, whenever you see people making thousands of dollars every single day, you want to target that exact audience. And as people such as maybe in India or China want to go ahead and promote on a different platform, it just does not compare. So to quickly summarize things, TikTok Shop is an e-commerce platform where people can go ahead and simply buy something on the app without having to leave to go to an external website. And it reduces the tension of buying an item, so that's why everybody wants to get in on it. And if you guys didn't know, TikTok Shop is essentially available to most United States users and some people in the UK. Besides that, there's a very small amount of regions that are actually able to access this, and I'm honestly sorry for you guys. But like I said, I'm gonna go and recap exactly how this works and how they're even able to determine if you're in the United States. All right, so for the first method, a lot of people go ahead and actually pull out a VPN on their phone, put it to the United States, and then try to go on TikTok and, get the TikTok Shop app. Now, as this personally does not work for me because I've contacted multiple people and said try using a VPN, it just simply doesn't work. The way that this actually works is TikTok literally goes into your data, unfortunately, and they look exactly where the location is the origin. So essentially, they're looking where the hotspot is being hosted from, where the user is actually accessing TikTok from, and of course, finding what country you're in. Now, that's exactly why one of the reasons TikTok is actually being banned in the next couple of months, I believe, if they don't sell it to the United States. That's okay, but for anybody that wants to get in the pie before the ban obviously happens, and probably won't happen, by the way, you guys need to understand that you cannot simply just use a VPN, because this only spoofs your external location and it's not actually going to change your device. So, they're not going to be able to actually know. So the way to actually go about this is to go onto Amazon, go to your local store, Walmart, whatever you guys have in your country, and buy a US SIM card. And I mean, these things are relatively inexpensive. I believe some of them go all the way from like $10 all the way up to $50, and you don't even really have to buy a plan. Now, what I suggest to most people is to go ahead and buy an extra phone or like an alternative phone, so whenever you take it out of the box, it has no idea what location you're actually, opening the phone from. Originally, whenever you're using your own phone, it's actually going to know the location, but still, if you take out the SIM card and put in the US SIM card, I'm assuming it's going to work. But for most people that actually went ahead and shown me proof, they went and bought another phone, like a $50 cheap Nokia phone from Walmart or whatever, put in that US SIM card, and then whenever they set up the phone, it automatically asked, what region are you from? And they just say United States. With the US SIM card in there, it automatically sets their database location to the United States. And after they download TikTok, obviously they open up the app and they see the TikTok Shop logo, and then from there they're able to do all the things such as either the loophole method or buy an account. All right, so first of all, we have some good news. TikTok recently, I guess, allowed a little bit more of countries. So, it says they're available in the United States, United Kingdom, and Southeast Asian countries, including Indonesia, Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, Vietnam, and Philippines. So, I mean, if you're in that region, congratulations. But like I said, it's a very small selection, and I honestly don't like it. What honestly baffles me is, of course, they can make a whole lot of money. Obviously, the setting up of, the ads, putting all the platforms together, launching it to all these other countries. Of course, that's what's limiting them from actually, launching it to everywhere, because people are probably thinking, if TikTok Shop is making money and they're all taking fees on products, why don't they just launch it to the whole world, make a bunch of more money? There's a lot of, I guess, processes that have to go through with it. They have to approve it in certain countries, set up a whole shipping logistics company through them to obviously get this stuff delivered. There's a whole lot that goes into it, so that's obviously why it does not work. But as of right now, they're available in these countries. I believe there's like 8 or 9. But like I said, in full proof, what I'm saying, there's literally phones on Amazon for $25, and they have good reviews, by the way. Don't think they're even bad. Now, here's the thing. You do not have to record the videos off the phone. If you want to go ahead and, put all your videos in a Google Drive, then you can do that, download it. Now, sometimes the metadata might save, so all you have to do is just go to Google, type in metadata deleter, And then from there, it'll literally delete all the metadata. And if you guys don't know what metadata is, it's pretty much every single bit of information, where the video was recorded, what time, what exact IP address, all that sort of stuff. It's a little bit scary, but if you just drop your files in here, it'll clean all of it and pretty much give it a different location. And I mean, not even a location, it'll pretty much delete all that information. So TikTok will not be able to actually figure out where you're coming from. Same thing for the US SIM card. They used to be like a little bit more expensive. Like I saw this $45. I'm like, okay, it's a little bit much. You scroll down, you can actually find it. It says 50 cents right here. Free shipping, by the way. Custom plans from $4 a month. $4 a month. There you go. I mean, I've had a lot of people come to me, and a couple of people actually purchased, accounts for me. They're from another country, and they went with this whole process. I was like, I have to tell you, you have to have a spare phone, a SIM card. And they're like, oh yeah, I already got that. I'm like, okay. So people are already going through this process. If you guys think it's too much, or it's too much of a process to go through and, do stuff like this, well, that's on you, because, people are still going a far way to actually get into the affiliate program. And then from there, you're pretty much set. Now, if this process is, too much for you and you don't want to go ahead and do it, that is perfectly fine. Now, one cool thing is that the loophole method still works. So I've had a lot of people comment, say, the loophole method does not work anymore. This doesn't, get me any views, yada, yada. So a lot of people actually are doing it wrong. So soon I'm going to be coming out with a tutorial actually talking about how to properly do it, because, people just make it a little bit too hard on themselves, and I understand. I actually had a coaching call today, and somebody literally spent the entire hour asking me, how do I get signed up for the, loophole method? It took us an entire hour just to get her, started. And if you're watching this video, you obviously know it's a long process, guys. So soon I'm going to be coming out with that. But like I said, it actually worked for her. And today's April 5th. So it still works up to this day. So if you guys are still thinking you have to buy an account or you have to do a loophole method, I mean, man, it still works. All right, so if you want to go ahead and start with the loophole method, this is probably the best way to go ahead and do it. Like I said, if you're not in the United States or you are in the United States, this literally both applies to you. So if you don't want to go ahead and buy an account from anywhere, all you got to do is go over to Google, type in TikTok shop. Now right here, it's going to give you all these different options. You just want to click on the sell more on TikTok shop. This is kind of a really weird way why they advertise it. Why can't it just be called TikTok shop? Sell more. It makes no sense. But anyways, you click on it right here. It's going to bring you over to this page, sell more with TikTok shop. Now there's going to be a whole bunch of options. There's a seller, a creator, a partner, and obviously their blog. So there's a whole bunch of different ways to sign up for this. And I'm going to quickly just kind of explain what these actually mean. So the creator right here, this is if you're obviously in the 5,000 follower range and you actually have it. Then you can apply, earn as an affiliate, connect with brands, monetize your content, create videos, live stream. You can do all this stuff. And like I said, people are making absolutely life-changing money. I mean, look at this. This girl has 300,000 followers, 16 million likes with how many? $450,000 in sales. And she's only sold like 20,000. She's only getting like 20,000. Not too many views. I mean, bro, this guy is doing insane. What? Bro, he's not getting much sales. But like I said, anybody, it still really just comes down to the product. I will actually break down exactly which products make the most money. That being said, everybody, what you needed to go ahead and do is on the seller center right here, you can look, there's a bunch of different solutions, educations. And then like I said, for partners, this is if you want to help people bring on affiliates and you can get a commission. But like I said, it's not really the best thing to go ahead and do. So for seller, this is pretty much going to act as if you are a seller. You're going to be selling your own products. You're going to be shipping it out, doing all these hassles, customer service, returns, advertising. There's too much to handle. So being an affiliate is the best way to start out. If you ever want to go into a brand, that's a good way. And I'm honestly looking to open up a brand. So if anybody wants to help me with that, connect with suppliers, whatever, my email is down below. But like I said, this stuff is absolutely insane. So on the seller section right here, all you need to do, guys, is go over to open up a shop. And then from here, it's going to ask you to sign up with your information. You just sign up with a Google or TikTok account. Now, guys, what I personally recommend is for you to go ahead and sign up with either Google or just use your email. Don't use your phone number because, you're going to lose that relatively easily. And honestly, I want my TikTok shop, which I'd be making a bunch of money from. I want it linked to an email, not a little, not a little phone number where, if you lose that, there you go. That being said, all you need to do is get signed up, and I'm not actually going to go ahead and show you what to do after that. Now, the thing is, you guys need to actually understand that in order to become a seller, you still, again, have to be in the United States. And with becoming a seller, they're going to ask for a bunch of information, such as, your address, your date of birth, your name, even a social security number in some points, and even your driver's license. So here's the one quick problem. A lot of people actually don't understand that to become a seller, there are multiple different ways. So there's actually, I believe, 5 different entities in which you can actually go ahead and sign up as a seller. So one would be an individual, where you're selling as an individual by yourself. You don't have any business connections. You don't even have an LLC at that point. Right there, that's, I guess, the easiest way to go ahead and go about it if you are in the United States. But the problem is, for this reason, you're actually going to have to provide all the information like I just said, like even a passport photo, driver's license, first and last name. Like I just said, that's not needed, because if we're not in the United States, we're going to buy that information from the dark web. On top of that, once taxes come, it's going to be really complicated. It just doesn't make any sense. So unless you have a business partner that you want to go ahead, he starts selling on TikTok Shop, you're the affiliate, so you go under his account. That also works. That's also a very good method. But like I said, it's not truly realistic, so I'm going to actually go ahead and show you what to do. All right, so if you guys go over to Google, you literally type in buy US LLCs. There's actually a way to buy LLCs. It's pretty much just buying a pre-owned business, but you know, sometimes people never even use these LLCs. I have my own LLC. I don't even really use it. I just use it connected to Stripe whenever I take payments and do it for tax reasons. But if anybody wants to sell it, that's extremely easy. Now, for US tax purposes, people already put in their information for the LLC. And again, that can be transferred to a different country, but the origin is going to stay a United States LLC. So actually through TikTok, like I said, that's one of the 5 ways to sign up. You can either be an individual, a business, a corporation, a sole proprietorship, like I just mentioned. There's a bunch of ways, and the actual way to do this without entering any specific, very specific information is by actually having an LLC. So with an LLC, you're just going to get a specific number, whether that be an ITIN or ESIN, I believe. And all this number, all you need to do is put this in the TikTok Shop, and it's not going to be a super long process. It's not going to ask you for your information. And then once you're an actual seller, I'm going to show you what to do. All right, so right here, I'm inside the seller center. Now, once you actually go and sign up, you're going to see a whole lot of other different things than me. You're probably going to see this whole list that says, you know, add this product, verify your tax information, even, like I said, just add a product. For that, go ahead and add a product. Just copy and paste something from AutoDS or any supplier that you guys want to go ahead and use if you are going to be a shop owner. And if you are not going to be, you know, drop shipping, you're just going to be an affiliate, don't even add a product. That does not matter. So the way to actually link your TikTok account, everybody, all you need to do is go over to the top right here, and then click on my account, linked accounts. And then from here, it's actually going to be giving you a page where you can link your account. You click on this. So you guys need to get your phone. In order to do this, all you guys need to do, see on your profile right here, click the top right where the little 3 lines, the little hamburger, and then you're going to see this little thing, and all you need to do is click on my QR code, and at the top you need to click on the little scan button right here. Then it's going to scan, and then on the TikTok Shop Seller Center, when it shows that QR code, you're going to go and scan it with your phone, and then from there, it's going to go ahead and link your account. Now, after that, of course, you actually have to verify your information. So once you go ahead and do that, it's going to give you a whole checklist of things that you do already completed. So whether that be entering your tax information, doing certain steps to actually go ahead and get approved, but most of the time, it's going to say verify your identity. So what you guys actually need to do, I'm going to quickly show you, because this really saves a lot of people's lives. Actually, nobody actually knew about this. I'm going to quickly show you. So right here in the inbox, the bottom right, so if you go over, see the little plus icon, click where it says inbox, and then from there, it's going to show somewhere that just says please verify your identity. And then from there, it's going to just simply ask you some simple information, which, like I said, if you have a friend or a relative in the United States, it's very easy. It doesn't ask for much. I believe all it asks is just your first, last name, address, and last 4 of your social security number. So if you're asking somebody like a relative or a friend, you know, they'd be okay giving you the last 4. And if they're not, go buy one off the dark web. I'm kidding. Please don't actually do that. But like I said, it's a very lengthy process. And if you guys still want to go ahead and go through with this, just follow along. All right, so one problem that a lot of people actually have is that they cannot buy an account. So let's just say that they hypothetically get the, you know, the PIN, they get the card to actually go on the phone, they get an extra phone, they got all this stuff, and they got the products ready to go, yada yada. So now it comes to actually buying an account. So from here, if we go over to, let's just say, the most famous website, FameSwap, right here, we all know this, buy TikTok accounts. Now, one, they don't even have a TikTok shop center because FameSwap just doesn't know what the hell that is. If you go over here, it's going to give you a whole marketplace, and it all looks good, yes, but I've been in the market a little bit too long to realize that 80% of these people are just people that want to quickly make money. So even if they come with verified escrow services where they're going to have somebody else come in, you know, give you the account access, first of all, it takes up to 5 days, so it's a very long process. And on top of that, around 50% of the time, you might get scammed, you might not, but once you actually get the account, this is where things are going to get tricky, because not only are you going to have the correct amount of followers, which would be over 5,000, but then on top of that, it's also going to have to come with the correct credentials. And on top of that, you want to make sure that, you know, it's actually in the TikTok Shop affiliate program, and it comes with no violations, no previous, you know, bro, I'm stuttering on my words. You just cannot buy an account without knowing what to buy, because if you buy an account that says it's in the TikTok Shop affiliate program, there are a lot of reasons why they can be selling the account. Either the account is shadow banned, they got violations, because obviously they don't even have to show you violations. You might not even know what that is. So you just have to be extremely careful. And what people do, I mean, it's really worse on here. I actually can go ahead and show you proof that what I bought was a scam. Okay, so for actual proof, we go into this website called Midman right here. And if you go over, again, they show you really good deals. But if we go over to orders, click on this little tab, it should bring up all the pages that I've purchased. Hold on a second. Right here, there are 3 different purchases that I have made on this website. And all of them were 120 bucks. And I never got my money, or I never got the product. I never got the account, nothing. If you go over right here, they says canceled. They canceled it and just took my money. I tried to contact support, never got anything. If you click on view, this stuff just does not work. And that being said, though, I understand everybody's frustration towards this, because making money, of course, is great and all, but literally just getting into the program is what's actually going to make or break. What's crazy, it's the same thing. It's just like getting into college, your dream college. You tried so hard, but the actual work is to, you know, succeed in the college. So you got in, you do all this hard work to actually get in, get good grades, yada yada, and then here you go, you have to, you know, actually work in college. So it's a big stress, and I understand that. So for anybody that wants to go ahead and, like I said, purchase an account without going through that entire struggle, I offer that service. Like I said, there's really nothing much else that I can do. If you go anywhere else, I mean, it's the same process, but most of the time they're not going to really offer any guarantees. I obviously offer a couple things to obviously make sure you guys get the best, you know, purchase out there. That being said, everybody, we're going to be raising the prices relatively soon. And the best part is we actually just launched a new program where we actually sell UK accounts. It used to be just the United States, but now if you want to, you know, do it from the United Kingdom, if you guys are there and you just don't want to do all the information breaching, UK accounts are now available through us. So if you guys are interested, I will leave the link down below. That being said, everybody, to everybody who wants to go ahead and make money, let's go ahead and make this, because I will try to make more videos on this covering all the people that want to go and do it, because I feel you guys and I really wish the best of luck for you guys. And hopefully this video helped. That being said, I'll go ahead and see you guys in the next one, and stay safe.